lines and a rotting grin. Locked inside what I become again. Echoes screaming in the suit I wear, but there's no soul left that even cares. Fire in my veins, wires in my skin. Every step I take is another sin. I hear their voices, I feel their fear. The monster I made is finally here.
Would you mind? I'm breaking down. Every street I walk burns to the ground. I tried to stop, but I went too far. Now I don't know who the hell you are.
I'm losing control, I can't escape. This power's a curse I can't erase. Cities fall when I scream your name, drowning deep in my own dark flame. But through the fire, through the pain, through the madness in my brain, there's one voice calling through the storm. Clara, bring me back from war. Sirens cry as the skyline breaks, ashen shadows in my wake. Every heartbeat feels so loud, like thunder buried in a hollow crowd. I see their faces in the glass, every life I shattered in the past. I never meant to go this far, now I'm feared like a falling star.
Circuits snap, I can't hold on. What I was is dead and gone. But in the static, I hear you call. The only light in the dark I fall.
I'm losing control, I can't escape. This power's a curse I can't erase. Towns collapse when I feel this rage. I'm a ghost locked inside a cage. But through the fire, through the pain, through the chaos in my veins, there's one voice breaking through the storm. Clara, what am I fighting for?
William, listen to me.
Your voice cuts through the screams. You're still in there, I can see. Like a ghost inside my dreams, I fall to my knees in the burning street. The world goes silent beneath my feet. Your hand in mine, I feel again. Not a monster, but a broken man. I was losing control, fading away, buried alive in the price I paid. But you pulled me back from the edge of night, giving me a reason again to fight. Through the fire, through the pain, you washed away the blood and stain. When I was gone, you reached my soul. Clara, you made me whole.
Ashes fall, but I still stand. Not just a ghost, not just a man.
If I fall back into the flame, call my name, call my name.
bets. Why brood alone when we could ruin reality together? Come on, be my best friend. Painted stars with purple flames, rewrote every mortal name, turned the moon into a grin, still felt empty deep within. Then I saw you in the dark, chains and visors, razor sparks, a bad man who finally knew the joke was always true. Emperor Joker! Scream and heavens fall, but I don't care about them at all. The only thing I wanna see is you laughing next to me. Best friends at the end of time, crossing every final line. One cracked mind, one shattered soul, together we consume the whole. Chaos marching side by side, no more need for us to hide. When the punchline finally lands, the multiverse dies laughing in our hands. Our backs. I watched the world's decay to ash, heard creation split and crash. Every hero failed the test, fear and madness know me best. Then you offered me your throne, said I'd never laugh alone. Maybe gods and monsters blend, maybe madness needs a friend. Emperor Joker! We can carve our names in fate, turn the heavens into hate. Every timeline, every sun, break them all one by one. No more order, no more light, just eternal endless night. And through the fire, through the screams, we'll laugh louder than their dreams. Best friends while reality burns, every page and world overturned. Purple lightning, darkest grins, this is where the end begins. Every god brought to their knees, every law erased with ease. And when existence finally bends, the joke survives. So do best friend, Emperor Joker. Sea bats, I knew we'd get along.
Yeah, they whisper in the lobbies, hide behind a Quest mic, talking big game, but they log off every night. Got the anime tears and their fake tough stance, crying in the corner of a dollar store romance. We rolling deep with the neon eyes glowing, Spring by Trap Crew and you already know it. Pitches in the shadows, fire in the code. We don't need approval, we run this road. They type real fast, but they ain't got spine. Sensitive souls in the digital line, talking all that mess, but they fold real quick when the multiverse pulls up thick. We don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Boots in the void and we don't need luck. Springman trap rising, flames in the sky. You can talk your shit, but we still fly high. Crying in the chat like a wounded snitch, acting hard, but you're soft as a stitch. We built this world, you just visited it. So hush that noise, we legit. Y'all weird in the worst way, fake little kings. Fragile egos tied up in strings. Get offended when we laugh too loud. Guess that outlaw vibe ain't allowed in your crowd. We forged this group in the heat of the fire, switching through worlds like a funeral choir. Bonnie mask grinning, static in the air. You talk behind backs, we don't care. Yeah, you can report, you can rage, you can type all night, still won't dim this neon light. We built a throne in a haunted frame. Spring Bond Trap Multiverse, remember the name. We don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Boots in the void and we don't need luck. Spring my trap, rising flames in the sky. You can talk your shit, but we still fly high. Crying in the chat like a wounded snitch, acting hard, but you soft as a stitch. We built this world, you just visiting it, so hush that noise, we legit. We don't give a damn. We don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Outlaw souls in a haunted truck. Metal skies burn when we log online. Whole damn server feel that spine. Sense in the talkers, spark no bite. We laugh while you rage fight. Multiverse stamped in blood and code. We're the storm on your dusty road.
Yeah, I've seen fake love, yeah, I've seen lies. Smiles in my face, but venom in their eyes. I don't need drama, I don't need games. I roll with my brothers, yeah, we built the flame. Keegan on my side, yeah, he never fold. Richter in the shadows, heart made of gold. Spanky bring chaos, yeah, he keep it real. Joseph got my back, that's a lifelong deal. They switch up fast when the lights go low, but my circle's solid, that's all I know. Rose before holes, yeah, that's my code. Ride or die together on this dark road. I don't need fake love, I don't need shows. I'd rather stand tall with my bro. Keegan Rex up, Spanky Joseph. Yeah, we don't break, we don't bend no fair. Through the fire, through the cold we go. I choose my brothers over anything you know. I see hearts change for a little attention, turn loyalty into a cheap deception. But my crew different, we don't betray. We bleed the same when it fades to gray. Late night talks, yeah, we planned it out. Turned all the pain into something loud. No fake vibes, no second chance. If you cross one, you cross the clan. No max here, no fake disguise. Just real ones standing side by side. Bros before hoes, yeah, that's my code. Ride or die together on this dark road. I don't need fake love, I don't need shows. I'd rather stand tall with my bros. Keegan Rex up, Spanky Joseph. Yeah, we don't break, we don't bend no fair. Through the fire, through the cold we go. I choose my brothers over anything you know. If the world falls down, we still stand strong. 4 deep, yeah, that's where I belong. No change, no lies, no control. Just brotherhood down to the soul. Bros before hoes, forever we ride. No matter the storm, they by my side. No regrets, no second guess. My brothers first, no less, no less. The light is dead, the cores are bleeding, and God is laughing. I caught my name in to the spine of creation, fed the stars to insanity and called it salvation. The bad became a demon draped in chains and smoke. Now every sacred oath in existence has broke. Green Lantern Corps hanging dead from the sky, their rings still glowing while their bearers rot alive. Yellow fear obeys me like a dog on a leash, and the Red Lantern oceans overflow in the streets. I toss a walker's hope out his chest with a grin. Watch blue flames die while the darkness rushed in. No mercy, no gods, no life left to save. Only the sound of the universe digging its grave. I am the blackest night, crawling under your skin. Every lantern ring belongs to me now. Let the end begin. A white light corrupted, black death crowned king. I wear apocalypse wrapped around my fingers like rings. Ha 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 ha. Hear the heavens scream. The Batman who laughs has murdered every dream. Orange greed chain worlds beneath my throne. Every soul in existence became something I own. Indigo compassion drowned in rivers of blood. Violet love snapped apart under cosmic flood. I hunted the guardians one by one through the void. Turned away into ashes, every sector destroyed. Their power batteries shattered beneath my boots. Now the emotional spectrum bleeds black roots. Every sun burns out when I enter the sky. Planets pray to survive, but existence still dies. Heroes become corpses hanging over my gates, while the multiverse begs for a slower fate. You thought Batman was the answer, but Batman was the infection. And now the laugh spreads forever. I am the nightmare wearing Bruce Wayne's face. The end of all hope for every living race. Every man kneels while their symbols decay. There is no tomorrow, only endless black and gray. From the deepest dark, beyond death's wings, the Batman who laughs rules our reigns. No more tides, no more tides, no more tides. The laugh. Welcome to the circus. Not for the weak, only the loyal.
I don't chase love, I don't chase lies. Seen too many masks, seen too many sides. They play pretend, yeah, they switch real quick. I cut them off clean, I don't deal with it. I got my circle and it's carved in stone. Keegan Rex, oh yeah, we built the throne. Spanky bring madness, Joseph bring flame. We don't need the world, we became the game. They want attention, I want control. They want the spotlight, I want the whole. Rose before the world, yeah, that's my code. Laughing in the dark on this twisted road. I don't need love, I don't need those. I'd rather run wild with my bros. In the freak show circus, we take the stage. Batman who laughs energy locked in a cage. Chaos, loyalty, that's how it goes. I choose my brothers over anything. You know Step right up, yeah, welcome inside. Where the weak get lost and the strong survive. No fake smiles in this dark parade, just demons and kings that we've all became. We don't fall, we don't break no cracks. If one goes down, we all strike back. Painted in shadows, crowned in sin. This ain't a show, it's where we begin. No strings attached, no puppet show. We run the circus, we steal the glow. Bros before the world, yeah, that's my code. Laughing in the dark on this twisted road. I don't need love, I don't need those. I'd rather run wild with my bros. In the freak show circus, we take the stage. Batman who left energy filled with rage. Chaos, loyalty, that's how it goes. I choose my brothers over anything. You know, hear the laughter echo in the night. We don't fear wrong, we don't chase right. Just loyalty carved in every scar. My brother's with me, that's who we are. So let the world burn, let it all collapse. We still stand tall in the aftermath. No crown needed, no throne to prove. Just me and my brothers, that's the move. Steel bones buried in static and flame. They tried to erase us, but we remember the name. 1 year built in the shadows and pain. Now the silence is cracking, we're alive again. Echoes drift through rusted halls, glowing eyes in broken walls. They shut it down, thought it was done, but decay always crawls back for one more run. You can't delete what's carved in fear. You can't kill what's still appears. We rise from the scribe in the dust and the night. Rotting out hulkers back in the light. Banned from the system, but not from the mind. We come back louder, we come back alive. From the cold void, from the static we roar. You can lock the door, we're inside once more. Sad break the band. The screen went dark, the server fell. No warning signs, just digital hell. One click and the world we made got wiped away like it never stayed. Names still echo, but nobody's there. Unfree voices, cognitive rare. All that time, all that fight, all that spark just swallowed whole by a closing door. And for a moment it felt like the end, like everything built would never mend. Like rotting death walkers died that day, and everything we made just faded away. But silence can't hold what refuses to sleep. It wakes in the cold and crawls through deep. New forms rising from broken design. Twisted metal hearts start to align. They try to end what you made real, but ideas don't break, they only heal. You can't delete what's carved in fear. You can't kill what's still appears. We rise from the scream and the dust and the night. Rising up, bulkers back
You can lock the door, we're inside once more. Rotting but never gone. Death walkers carry on.
I'm coming home, Michael, and I'll give you a real reason to cry. The front door opens in the dead of night. A shadow appears beneath the pale moonlight.
The mother stands frozen, speechless with fear. A nightmare she thought was gone is here. The older son backs away in dread, haunted by memories stuck in his head. The younger son smiles but trembles inside, caught between joy and the urge to hide. The little princess runs with a grin, happy to say you just walked in. Then a twisted laugh fills the room, turning up into a feeling of doom. Burned by fire, consumed by hate, after every turn to settle fate.
The walls grow cold, the lights burn low,
And everyone feels what's about to unfold. Efton came home, Efton came home, from the ashes where he should have been gone. His eyes lock on to the older son, and the nightmare and something deep blood. Efton came home with a shattered mind and a heart of stone. The family trembles, fear takes flight, as darkness swallows the night. You're like left in mine. His voice shaking the house to its core. The older son freezes, unable to run, facing the wrath of the one he once loved. The mother rushes, trying to intervene. The younger son pleads from somewhere between. They grab at his arms, begging him to stop, but his anger refuses to drop. He shoves them away and they fall aside, unable to calm the fury inside. The older son stands in the storm alone, facing the rage that has only grown.
years of anger, years of blame, feeding the fire that still remained.
The flames burned down the fright before, but they never settled the sky. Efton came home, Efton came home, from the ashes where he should have been gone. His eyes lock on to the older son, and the nightmare is everything crime. Efton came home with a shattered mind and a heart of stone. The family trembles, fear takes flight, as darkness swallows the night. The younger son cries, please don't fight. The little princess goes untied. The mother calls out through tears and fear, but Efton no longer seems to hear. The older son whispers, we can turn. The father I knew is gone.
Efton echoes through every hall, like a curse hanging over them all.
Final! Efton came home, Efton came home, from a grave that should have stayed unknown. No peace remains, no comfort stays, only shadows from forgotten days. Efton
house grows silent, cold and still, broken beneath Afton's will. And somewhere deep behind his eyes, the madness lives and never dies.
The war inside. There's a war in the dark where the daylight died. Two voices clawing on the same damn mind. One wears a cowl, one grins with knives, both so deep in 1,000 lives. I can still save them, whispers through pain. I can still end this, rattles the chain, but the laugh cuts through like shattered glass. Face it, bats, you were made to collapse. He kneels in the ruins of all he's done, a hero buried beneath the gun. If I can't be fixed, I'll still make it right. So he steps through a tear in the bleeding night and save you tonight. He crossed the worlds with a monster's grin, a broken night with a war within, trying to save what it couldn't be, a ghost of Gotham's memory. But the chain snapped loose in a heartbeat flat, and the devil laughs, welcome back. Stars go black, hope gets torn apart, when the joke finally eats the heart. Slaughter of hope. They welcomed him in with cautious eyes. A darker Batman battle scar disguise. League of Legends, gods in the room. Didn't smell the punchline, didn't hear the doom. His hands start shaking, the smile splits wide, the here inside him, it finally dies. Bones crack loud as the laughter spills. Let's see how funny your justice feels. Speed turns red, steel bends like clay. Thunder gods fall in a single spray. One by one their faces freeze, carved into permanent ecstasies. He paints their mouths with razor grace, a smile stitched on every face. This world's mine, no need to pretend. Then he hunts down the Bat family next. No more man! He walks the cave like he's come back home, speaks in a voice that chills the bone. Alfred's ghost in the silence screams, but no one wakes from nightmare dreams. They realize truth when the blood runs black, but by then there's no turning back. Hope dies slow on the cavern floor. The Bat is gone forevermore. God's at the door. Then heaven itself tears open wide. Blue-white fire from the other side. Voices older than time descend. Judges of worlds, the beginning and end. Your chaos ends here. Your reign is done. He just tilts his head and smiles at the sun. A second rift splits reality's skin. deserve. War of gods with no such thing as love. Crisis of every grade, portals split like shattered glass, endless heroes pouring forth, worlds collide in a screaming storm. Every legend, every form, they charge as one battle stand against the nightmare no one planned. But hope breaks first, it always does. He wipes the blood from where his mouth once was. Looks at the sky. They're outside of it. No victory cry, no mercy plea, just endless echoes through eternity. A god of ruin, a joke gone wrong, the punch that fed outlived every song. And somewhere deep where the darkness crawls, a broken bat still hears it all. Powerless, 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 silent. Sky turn black, hear the metal chains drag from a broken Bruce Wayne with a Joker-like laugh. Crown full of spikes, got the bad turn mad. Every world I touch turns sick, turns bad. I was justice once, now I'm chaos refined. Every time light bends when I step in your mind. Heroes fall quick when they look in my eyes. I don't just win, I rewrite their lives. You hear that laugh in the void, that's me. Every version of you, just a pawn I see. No hope, no light, no saving grace. I put a nightmare in every place. Yeah, the multiverse break. Every world yours, now it's mine to take. From Gotham's ashes to stars above, I don't spread fear, I become it love. On the end of the game, every hero forgotten, erase their name. No gods, no kings, no final boss, just me and my laugh, and your total loss. Supermen fall when I snap my hand. Wonder turns to war across every land. Species can't run from the thoughts I plant. Even gods kneel down when I start to chant. I infected the dark, made the darkness mine. Every universe cracks like a fault in time. You thought there was hope, that was part of the joke. I am the punchline, reality broke. One by one I collect your fears, turn your legends into souvenirs. Every scream just fuels my grin. You can't lock me out, I'm already in. Watch existence fall, I'm the shadow crawling through it all. No escape, no place to run. Every story ends when I begun. I wear the crown of dread, every universe painted red. From the first spark to the final night, I am the laugh that kills the light. You thought this was your story. Yo, from the darkest night of the dark multiverse, you really want me to cry for you? I'm the nightmare stitched in a broken Bruce grin, crown of spikes, old universes I've sinned in. You
sing Cry for Me. With a soft little plea, I make gods kneel down and beg on their knees. You got fans with glow sticks swaying in light. I've got robins in chains that bite in the night. You're asking for tears like it's some cute theme. I draw the multiverse in a bad dream scream. You whisper heartbreak into a mic so sweet. Snap spines of Batman who thought they could compete. You want emotion, I harvest despair. Turn hope into ash and perfume the air.
You want sorrow, you want pain. You sing it soft like summer rain. But I don't cry, I don't break. I make the whole damn
Cosmos shake. Cry for you, that's adorable. I turn tragedy into portable horror. You beg for tears in a love song play. I make angels scream in minor key. Cry for you, that's a joke to me. I laugh while the stars fall endlessly. You want heartbreak, set free. The punchline of eternity. You float in pastel, cute demon vibe. I'm the end of every timeline. Subscribe, you got melodies soaked in emotional rain. I conduct chaos like it's a symphony of pain. You're singing about love that slipped through your hand. I erase entire worlds I didn't think were grand. Your cry for me chorus echoes in vain. My laughter echoes through collapsing shame. Tonight tears in your eyes, crowds screaming your name. I branded fear into the concept of flying. You want someone sobbing, broken and blue. The only thing crying is reality too. You want sympathy? That's rich. I broke the bat, I broke the code, I broke existence. Cry for you, I don't comply. I made hope itself commit goodbye. You sing for tears, you beg, you plead. I make nightmares plant their seed. Cry for you, I'll pass that part. I talk compassion from my heart. You want sorrow, tender and small. I'm the reason there's none at all. So kick a bell, let's tap your blade. Your tears are cute, but not so you want someone to break and see. Wrong villain, sweetheart.
sun sinking low on a Friday night. Dust on the tires and the stars burning bright. Radio crackling, old back road song. Got my boys in the truck and we're riding along. Boots on the dash, laughing out loud. Small town kings and we're running this town. Ain't chasing trouble but it finds us still. Living life wide open on a Tennessee hill. We ain't rich but we got this road. Got a little fire down in our souls. So raise it up boys, let the good times roll. Got a wild young heart and a rebel soul. From the bonfire sparks to the sunrise glow. We're writing our story on these dirt roads. Singing loud boys, let the whole world know. Life's too short just to walk it slow. Yeah, we're chasing dreams wherever they go. So raise it up boys. talking about the roads we ain't taking yet. One's gonna weld, one's gonna drive, one's chasing music, just trying to survive. But tonight we're kings of this gravel lane, laughing like kids in the summer rain. Ain't got it all, but we got enough. A few good friends and a little bit of love. Every mile's a memory we'll hold. Every night another story told. So raise it up, boys, let the good times roll. Got a wild young heart and a rebel soul. From the bonfire sparks to the sunrise glow, we're writing our story on these dirt roads. Sing it loud, boys, let the whole world know. Life's too short just to walk it slow. Yeah, we're chasing dreams wherever they go. So raise it up, boys, let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. One day we'll look back down this road, graying our beards and our trucks running slow. But we'll still hear that old guitar and remember exactly who we are. So raise it up, boys, let the good times roll. Every wild night, every young soul. From the bonfire sparks to the sunrise go, we'll never forget these dirt roads. Sing it loud, boys, let the whole world know. We lived our lives with a fearless glow. Yeah, we chased our dreams wherever they go. So raise it up, boys, let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I rode in on a storm of crimson and black. Time been around me, never coming back. I've seen every universe, every god and man. I hold creation in the palm of my hand. Mountains crumble, stars flicker and die. Every kingdom, every sky I ride by. No secret, no corner, no shadow, no veil. If it's made, I see it, I write my tale. I'm the crimson god who laughs at fate. Every timeline bends when I ride through the gate. Fear's my whiskey, death's my song. I've been everywhere and I've done no wrong. All creation knows my name, and every soul's a pawn in my game. Take your powers, your knowledge, your soul, immortality. I drink it whole. Necro armies rise where my gaze falls. Every city, every god, every empire calls. Punches back and fell a mountain bend in my hand. Time, speed, and tune force all obey my command. Your mind's an open book, I read in a glance. Every plot, every secret card in my dance. I'm the crimson god who laughs at fate. Every timeline bends when I ride through the gate. Illusions twist lights of every kind. I'll blind your soul and shatter your mind. All creation knows my name, and every soul's a pawn in my game. Solid, liquid, gas, I ride 'em all. Plasma, shadow, even things yet to fall. Gamma rays, X-rays, and lights unknown. Every spectrum obeys me, every energy my own. I'm in every corner, every thought, every place. Every new invention I can trace. Nothing exists beyond my sight. Every shadow, every dawn I rewrite. I know your heart, your fears, your lies. I see the future in your eyes. Every betrayal, every plan, every way to fight. I've seen it all, and I'm already right. Every force, every army, every god in the prime falls to me again and again, time after time. Illusions like matter, spectral blaze. I'm the alpha and omega of infinite ways. I've been reality like clay in my hand. Creator,
reshape the land. No council, no vote, no limit applies. I'm the art, the law, the truth and the lies. Every universe quivers when I laugh. Every multiverse trembles at my path. I am the end, the beginning, the everything in between. The crimson god who laughs, eternal unseen. I'm the crimson god who laughs at fate. Every time my ends when I ride through the gate. Fear like matter, time and power. I'm the one you'll dread in your final hour. All creation knows my name, and every soul's a pawn in my game. I got every power ever dreamed or conceived, every force in existence, every truth achieved. Speed, strength, magic, tech, cosmic laws. Every skill, every element obeys my cause. No cage, no what, no limit can hold. I'm solid, I'm vapor, I'm plasma, I'm gold. All creation, all matter, all minds in my sway. I am everything, night and day. So raise your glass if you dare look my way. I'll turn your bones to soldiers without delay. Every universe, every plane, every soul, every star knows my name and who we are. I laugh at the end, I laugh at the dawn. I write the story, I carry on. From nothing to birthing, every tale ever told. I bend it, I break it, I make it unfold. I ride across the multiverse with the grin on my face. Every power, every mind, every time, every place. I am solid, I am gas, I am light and shadow and flame. I am the beginning, the end, and the eternal game. No god, no king, no hero can stand against my will, my power, my hand. I'm the crimson god who laughs, and I never die. I am the last word, the infinite sky. I'm the crimson god who laughs at me. Every timeline bends when I ride through the gate. Feel like matter, time and power. I'm the one you'll dread in your final rival. All creation knows my name, and every soul's a pawn in my game. The car rips in through collapsing universes. I'm Ken slide guitar, mimic swirling cosmic wind. Fate whispers of all powers, laughter, and whispers of creation.
Back from the ashes, wires in my veins, rotten suit dripping, fueled by pain. They thought I was gone, locked away to die, but I crawled through the dark, now it's their turn to cry. Eyes glowing sick in the black of night. Every step I take, something ain't right. Voices in my head, but I'm in control. Now I'm hunting down every haunted soul. Ticking like a clock, hear the metal scream. This ain't no nightmare, this is real, not a dream. I'm Springtrap, rising from the grave, tearing down everybody they tried to save. One by one, yeah, I'll make them fall. Echoes of the screams in these broken halls. Now I stand where the darkness starts. Join the ranks of the death walkers walk. Running, ruthless, no turning back. I am the end. Attack, attack. Attack, attack. Freddy drops first, couldn't take the heat. Bonnie strings snap when we finally meet. Chica's silence fills the room with dread. Foxy runs fast, but he still ends up dead. Metal cracking, sparks hit the floor. The time is up, they ain't breathing no more. I was the monster they tried to contain. Now I'm the storm and I bring the pain. Hear the laughter echo through the halls. Every broken body when another one falls. I'm Springtrap, rising from the grave, tearing down everybody they tried to save. One by one, yeah, I'll make them fall. Echoes of the screams in these broken halls. Now I stand where the darkness
yours. Yeah, I claim my throne. No more cages, I'm not alone. We feast on fear, we thrive in decay. Every last light, we take it away. Bones and circuits, fused in hate. You can't escape your twisted fate. I was built from death, reborn in sin. Now the real nightmare begins. I'm Springtrap, king of the damned, crushing all beneath my hand. Shadows rise when I attack. No mercy left, ain't no turning back. Death walkers marching, hear them call. We own the night, we take it all. Riding legends, we don't crack. We are the end, no coming back. In the dark where the broken stay, you'll hear my steps before you fade away.
You don't choose this. He chooses you. Every step, every breath belongs to him now.
Fires like veins, corruption spreads. His voice is crawling in your head. You feel your will begin to break. Every move is his to take. Rotting king upon the throne. Every soul becomes his own. You don't fight, you don't resist. You exist because he insists. Glowing eyes begin to sink. Lose yourself, don't try to think. One command, you fall in line. Your fate is no longer mine. He controls the nightmare. Legend rise. Through your fear, he sees your eyes. Every step and every breath he signed. Springtrap rules, your soul is now confined. We are his, we obey the call. One by one we start to fall. No escape from his command. You belong to Springtrap's hand. Hear the signal, feel the chain. Every thought is not your brain. Quits and broken, pulled like strings. You're just one of his dark things. Metal bones and hollow screams. Shattered minds and dying dreams. He rewrites what you believe. There is nothing left of me. Move when he says. Brave when he lets. See what he shows. You're not in control. Obey. Your will is swept away. Server decay. There's no other way. He controls the nightmare. Legend rhymes. Burning cold behind our eyes. Every action synchronized to main. Springtrap's will is now your only guide. We
crown of rot, king of fear. Every whisper you will hear, every nightmare that you see was designed by him, not me. You're not trapped, you've been claimed. Every soul is now renamed. Say goodbye to who you were. Now you serve forevermore. He controls the nightmare. Let's rise. Never tears will arise. Coffee like a novia. Springtrap reigns eternal undefined. He thought you had a choice. You never did. He was control. Rooftop shadows, city bleeds red. Visions whisper everything you never said. Cry of fire in the back of my mind. Order called my soul, left mercy behind. They said I'm chosen, forged in flame. Eye to the back, but I'm not the same. Gotham trembles when I draw that blade. Prophecy walking in armor and shade. Every siren sings my name. Every sinner feeds the flame. He fights with fear, I fight with fate. He hesitates, I eliminate. I am the sword of the order tonight. Heaven in my left hand, hell in my right. Watching the city from Cathedral Heights. If the bat falls down, I rise. Ash to ash, crown of thorns. Born in fire where faith is forged. I don't run, I don't break. I am the reckoning Gotham makes. They put the visions in my head, scripted the future in black and red. Told me the night must fall one day, and I take the mantle his way. But I've seen the cost of a broken code, seen what happens when justice corrodes. I'm not their puppet, I cut my strings. No blind devotion, no borrowed wings. Every rooftop, every fight, test the man inside the night. Am I weapon, am I son, or something stronger when it's done? I am the sword of the order tonight. Heaven in my left hand, hell in my right. Watching the city from Cathedral Heights. If the bat falls down, I rise. Ash to ash, crown of thorns. Faith reborn, but never torn. I don't kneel, I don't break. I choose the path that I will take. No more changing holy names. No more prophets fueling flames. If I stand, it's by my will, not because they say I will. I am the sword, but I decide. Not their wrath, not their the smoke of midnight alleys, hear the carnival rise. Number one comes marching forward with 1,000 wicked eyes. Leads the freak show circus, chaos painted black and red. Twisted smiles and ringing sirens, nightmares dancing with the dead. They spin the wheel of madness, they juggle fear and flame. Every soul that sees them shivers when they whisper out your name. Under torn and burning banners, through the thunder and the sparks, they turn the world to laughter in the deepest of the dark. Three crowns of ruin, three thrones of night, three armies rising in the pale moonlight. One from the circus, one from the stars, one from the fracture of reality scars. When the laughter echoes, no one stays the same. Bow before the legend of the name. Second comes the celestial legion, forged beyond the sky, marching through the galaxies where dying comets cry. Silver armor blazing halos, stars collapse beneath their feet. Every planet hears their anthem when their endless drums compete. They carry void-born judgment, constellations in their hands, turning suns to ashes with the cold and sharp command. From the heavens down to earthfall, every kingdom knows their call. When the legion starts descending, even angels fear to fall. Three crowns of ruin, three thrones of night, three armies rising in the pale moonlight. One from the circus, one from the stars, one from the fracture of reality scars. When the laughter echoes, no one stays the same. Bow before the legend of the name. Third appears the anomaly division, tearing seams apart, glitching through dimensions with 1,000 shattered hearts. Time bends backward when they're walking, mirrors crack and oceans freeze. Logic dies in silent terror every time they choose to breathe. They are shadows with gold ending, paradox in sharpened form. Storms inside equations, calm inside the storm. No one knows from where they entered, no one knows where they have gone. Only that the world grows stranger every time they carry on.
The older son walks through the dark alone. Every step echoes like a cracking stone. The fire is gone, but the scars remain. A lifetime trapped inside the pain. A cold wind blows through the empty hall. Then he hears a voice begin to call. A voice he hoped he'd never hear. A voice that fills his heart with fear. From the ashes, from the flames, the hatred survived and stayed the same. No matter how far he tries to run, he can't escape what has become. You left me to run. The voice explodes inside his mind. You left me to run. Again and again, time after time. Every mirror shows a twisted face. Every shadow hides the same disgrace. The older son closes his eyes to pray, but the voice refuses to fade away. You thought the fire would end it all. You thought I'd finally fall. You left me burning, left me behind, and now I'm living inside your mind. The walls are shaking, the darkness spreads, the voice keeps screaming inside his head. No peace remains, no silence stays, only memories of those days. You left me to run. The voice explodes inside his mind. To run again and again, time after time. Deeper than a knife. To run. A curse that follows through. To run. I tried to stop you, he cries in pain. I tried to end it all in the flames, but the answer comes with a wicked laugh. A hatred born from the aftermath. You think you're sorry, you think I care. You left me trapped inside that nightmare. You'll hear my voice until your end, and then we'll do this all again. You left me to run. The voice grows louder through the night. The night grows silent, the shadows creep, but the older son still cannot sleep. For somewhere deep within the dark, Afton's voice remains a burning spark. You left me to rot. You left me to rot. You thought it ended. I'm still here. Rotten metal, crawling frame in the night. Broken halls where the shadows bite. Every step like a death knell crack. They don't see me coming till I'm right in the back. Spike, where the arm used to be whole. Now it's hunger, now it's cold control. Hear the scrape when I drag through the dust. Every hallway turns to rust. They whisper stories but they never see what I became, what's inside of me. Fascinating of what they become when I arrive, when I step in. Nobody survives. You hear their voice through the broken steel. like something dead but still too real. And then it echoes through the air so black. Stop, stop, stop. Spike gun tearing through the land. Stop, stop, stop. No mercy left in what I had. Stop, stop, stop. Every shadow learns my name. Stop, stop, stop. And the fear will never fade. Yeah, I always come back. Yeah, that's the rule. Even when they think I drowned in the pool. A fire, a scrap, a broken machine. I rise from the mess like a living disease. I'm back, you hearing the static line, cutting through space like a warning sign. You will fear me when I step in the light. No escape when I'm hunting the night. They built me wrong, now I break the design. Every version of death just strengthens my mind. No final ending, no last goodbye. Just me and the fear that never dies. You hear that voice through the broken steel, like something dead but still too real. And then it echoes through the air so black. Stop, stop, stop. I hear the metal scream through the stairs. Stop, stop, stop. I'm what's left when hope goes bad. Stop, stop, stop. I always come back carved in rock. Stop, stop, stop. I'm back and the world turns dark. Fascinating what they become. When I arrive, you will fear me. And I always come back.
When darkness falls and people need hope, they run to their heroes.
But what happens when the hero laughs back? City lights are fading black. Broken halos, no way back. Every prayer turns into smoke. Every promise just another joke. Steel wings over poison skies. Truth decays beneath their lies. Chains are rattling in the rain. Everybody loves their fear and pain. Hear the whispers through the walls. Hear the nightmare when it calls. No salvation left to find. Only madness in your mind. When darkness falls and the angels cry, the Batman who laughs is standing high. Smile carved red while the whole world burns. Watch the ashes as the nightmare turns. Heroes run, but there's no escape. Fate itself begins to break, and through the chaos, hear him laugh. Ha, 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 ha. You wanted a savior. I became something better.
Crowns of spikes and shattered gold. Stories twisted, legends sold. Every mirror shows his grin. The end of everything begins.
Marching shadows and
friends fade away. Night consumes another day. No more gods above the flame. Everybody sounds the same.
When darkness falls and the angels cry, the bad man who laughs is standing high. Smile called red while the whole world burns. Watch the ashes as the nightmare turns. Heroes run, but there's no escape. Fate itself begins to break, and through the chaos, hear him laugh. Ha 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 ha. They called me a monster, but I only showed them what they really are.
No more light, no more chains. Only laughter, only flame.
When darkness falls and the stars all die, the final joke consumes the sky. Kings and gods all kneel the same. Everything swallowed by the flame. And in the silence of the end, you'll hear the laughter rise again. When people need hope, they pray for heroes. They should have prayed for mercy.
Static tears, the bedroom air, pentagram scars burn everywhere. Posters shake, the lights go red. Monsters crawl from under the bed. Closet breathing, teeth in the dark. Clock ticks slow like a dying heart. Chris can't scream, lungs locked tight. Then hell steps in and kills the night. Drop, teleport, slay 'em. Armor scorched, visor glowing. Doom guy stands, rage overflowing. One look around, he understands this ain't dated, but they'll end the same. He sees the fear, the broken kid. Shotgun clicks, that's all he needs. He grabs Chris, lifts him from the floor. Shotgun ready, doom at the door. Nightmare screams, shadow flicks, too bad for them. They're fucking next. Tear the nightmare apart. No child dies while doom has a heart. Freddy's laugh cracks down the hall. Steel claw scraping on
says nothing, but doom knows pain. Lost son's echo in his brain. He doesn't speak, but his grip is tight. No more monsters! Not tonight! R.I.P. undead! We're doing stuff! Teleport home, room stand still. Nightmares dead, silence kills. Doom looks down, not once. You say, oh God, followed on. Clock still ticks, but fear is dead. Doom vanishes!
Go to sleep. Midnight breathing through a broken street. Footsteps echo where the lost hearts meet. Skin like porcelain carved in sand. That twisted grin cuts deep within. Eyes wide open, never blink. Sanity falls off the brink. Knife reflecting shattered light. He stalks your shadow in the night. You hear the whisper in your head, a lullaby for the fucking dead. You slow, blood starts to fucking flow. Scream, but no one hears your cries. Hey, laughing as you die. Go to sleep. Don't you fight hell. He owes your soul tonight. Burned away what made him whole. Now there's nothing but a hollow soul. Silent steps a hunter's grace. Death is staring through his face. He don't rush, he takes his time. Every kill a sick design. Carves that smile from ear to ear. Feeds on pain, devours fear. You try to run, but you fucking slip. Cold steel kisses your trembling lip. Pulses pounding, he feels your fear. Whispers softly in your ear. Go sleep. In the dark where nightmares crawl, he's the king above them all. Even legends step aside when that pale-faced freak arrives. They once called another name, the butcher bathed in blood and flame. But Jeff's grin outshines the past, leaves you broken, bleeding trapped. While he cuts you slow, starts a fucking flow. But no one hears your cry, laughing as you die. What you say, every cut a choice he made. No remorse, no fucking soul. Just a monster out of sweet. Oh, sweet. Well, they swore we were done, said we burned too bright. Left us in the ashes on a cold back night. Neon sign flickered, boots in the dust. They said the group's dead, but they don't know us. Got a cracked old mask and a heart full of spite. Barbed wire soul on the pale moonlight. You can torch the barn, you can curse my name, but a ghost like me don't die in flames. They laugh from the porch, whiskey in their hands. Said we never rise again. We're coming back from the dead. Road hills heavy where the angels fear to tread. All that hate you spread, just built the fire instead. Springborn trap, multiverse. Yeah, we made it through the worst. You can talk, you can curse, but we're still riding first. They hated it, we didn't give a damn. You walked away, we still stand. If you don't care, that's fine with us. We built this thing from broken trust. Springborn trap, multiverse. Some so-called friends didn't answer the line. Watch from the fence while we crossed that line. Didn't show up, didn't give a damn. Guess that's just how some folks am. But loyalty's louder than a back road gun. And the ones who stayed, yeah, they're the real ones. From Texarkana nights to the edge of town, we plant our flag, we don't back down. You can shut the gate, you can talk your mess, but you can't kill what you can't suppress. We're coming back from the dead, dust and fire where the outlaws tread. All the words you said just fueled us up instead. Springborn trap, multiverse. Every timeline we traverse, you can doubt, you can curse, but it only makes us rust. They hated it, we didn't give a damn. You switch sides, we still stand. No handouts, no rehearse, just grit in a universe. Springborn trap, multiverse. Graveyard wind through the pine trees howls. You hear that laugh, that's us right now. You thought we'd fade in a trail of smoke, but we're the punchline to your joke. One spark, one crew, whole damn multiverse breaking through. Burn it down, we multiply, cut the rope, we don't die. Head brim low, wise like a curse. This is the Springborn trap, multiverse. We're coming back from the dead, now there's fear in what you said. All the doubt you fed, built the crown on our heads. Springborn trap, multiverse. We survived every hearse. From the fire to the dirt, we just rise even worse. Love us, hate us, it don't matter. We're still climbing up the ladder. You can watch while we disperse. Springborn trap, multiverse. There was a time I believed in the flame, in glory and vengeance. once and earning a name. I carried the fury of mountains and men, and swore I would never be broken again. But ashes don't wash from the hands of the past. No matter how tightly redemption is grasped, the ghosts that I buried still follow my tread. A kingdom of silence inside of my head. I was forged in fire, I was crowned in pain. Every god I buried still whispers my name. I am the weight of a god unthroned, a storm with a heart turned stone. I walk through the ruins I made alone, trying to break what I've always known. If fate is written in blood and scars, then I'll tear apart the stars. I won't be the monster they made of me. I chose who I'm meant to be. The sun in my side and the silence grows. He sees in my eyes what the whole world knows, that power is easy and mercy is hard, and love is the deepest and deadliest scar. The north wind howls with a different cry, not of Olympus but winter skies. And though my rage still claws at the cage, I fight to be more than a god of rage. Of shattered thrones, I've split the sea, but the hardest war is inside of me. I am the weight of a god unthroned, a storm with a heart turned stone. I walk through the ruins I made alone, trying to break what I've always known. If fate is written in blood and scars, then I'll tear apart the stars. I won't be the monster they made of me. I chose who I'm meant to be. Boy, if you hear the thunder in my chest, it's not the rage, it's my regret. I would burn the heavens twice if it meant you never pay the price. I am the weight of a god reborn, no longer chained to war. The past may knock at my broken door, but it does not rule me anymore. Let the prophecy fall apart. Let the heavens fear my heart.
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back to Aperture Entertainment, where the lights don't sleep at night. Every hallway tells a story. Every warning sign burns bright. Steel doors open, pistons crying. Test chambers glow in orange and blue. Turrets sing in perfect rhythm, and the cameras follow you. The enriched center reminds you that the weighted companion cube cannot speak. But these walls still whisper softly, like the dead are passing through.
Neon sparks and reactor thunder, cables hanging from the sky. You signed the forms with stone winnowing. Now there's nowhere left to hide.
We do what we must, because we can. Aperture Entertainment, where the test never ends. Every failure feeds the system. Every screen becomes the trend. Avatar Entertainment. Hear the sirens harmonize. The facility is collapsing, but the music never dies.
This was a triumph.
I'm making notes while the ceiling falls. Fire rains through the broken holes. Your heartbeat echoes through the core, but nobody leaves here anymore.
Here come the test results. You are a horrible person.
Aperture Entertainment is beneath the burning lights. Every test subject together in the endless neon night. Aperture Entertainment, while the last song before goodbye. The cake is a lie. The speakers crackle softly, while the whole facility dies.
watched empires fall at my feet. I have buried gods in their temples and carved my remorse into stone beneath. I was fury shaped into flesh, a weapon with nothing to save. But I laid down the crown of destruction to rise from the ash of the grave. Yet something approaches in silence, a stone without mercy, a throne, not a god born of arrogance, but wrath that was never I do not kneel before heaven. I do not bargain with fate. My war was written in bloodlines. My answer is always too late. The praise that I bear should not shame me, with prophecies forged in their lies. But I am the end of their scripture, the fire behind dying eyes. I took through the gates of perdition, left hell with nothing but scars. Now something stands in my pathway, a ghost with the weight of the stars. When fight for the violence of the brothers, they like because war is my breath. If only one titan is chosen, then one of us walks into death. When titans collide, the heavens divide, the earth in the fire, no rain, no saints in the fire, no choirs of light, just warriors forged in my flame. No throne to defend, no mercy to lend, no faith I can keep and don't fade. When titans collide, something must die, but neither were built to death. I see in your silence a mirror, the rage that I buried inside. I see in your scars a survivor, a weapon that vengeance denied. I will not return to the monster. I never pretended I could. If gods are the roots of corruption, then tell me where they go. Still fathers of ruin, two sons of despair. One fights the production, one doesn't care, but both are the answer. When evil ascends, the storm has no conscience, it only descends. When titans collide, the mountains decline, the oceans will shatter in fear. No victor will rise with innocence kept, no future untouched by the speed. The fire may fade, the war may subside, but legends are never erased. When titans collide, the world will decide that rage can be mercy revived. Some wars are not meant to be won, only survive. Steel bones buried in static and flame.
They tried to erase us, but we remember the name. 1 year built in the shadows and pain. Now the silence is cracking, we're alive again. Echoes drift through rusted halls, glowing eyes and broken walls. They shut it down, thought it was done, but decay always crawls back for one more run. You can't delete what's carved in fear. You can't kill what's still appears. We rise from the scribe in the dust and the night, rotting now hulkers back in the light, banned from the system but not from the mind. We come back louder, we come back alive. From the cold, from the static we roar. You can lock the door, we're inside once more. Sad break the band. The screen went dark, the server fell. No warning signs, just digital hell. One click and the world we made got wiped away like it never stayed. Names still echo, but nobody's there. Unfree voices, cognitive rare. All that time, all that fight, all that spark just swallowed whole by a closing door. And for a moment it felt like the end, like everything built would never mend, like rotting death walkers died that day, and everything we made just faded away. But silence can't hold what refuses to sleep. It wakes in the cold and crawls through deep. New forms rising from broken design. Twisted metal hearts start to align. They try to end what you made real, but ideas don't break, they only heal. You can't delete what's carved in fear. You can't kill what's still appears. We rise from the scream and the dust and the night, rising up bulkers back in the light, banned from the system but not from the mind. We come back louder, we come back alive. From the grits, from the brain, from the statics we roar. You can lock the door, we're inside once more. Rotting but never gone. Death walkers carry on.
Sun sinking low on a Friday night, dust in the air, got the radio right. Tailgate down, boots on the ground, cold one sweating while the crickets sound. She pulled up slow in a beat up Ford, said, boy, you ever felt something more? I laughed and said, girl, I might tonight, under them stars and them neon lights. Yeah, the world fades out when she's around, like a church bell ringing without a sound. She got that back road halo shining in the dark, little bit of heaven with a wild heart spark. Kiss me like a rebel, pray like a saint, got a little bit of whiskey running through her veins. Yeah, I ain't never been this gone before, standing in the dust by an old screen door. If loving her's a sin, I don't wanna be saved. I'll stay right here in that back road halo. Hey, hey, hey. Bonfire burning like a southern flame, we wrote our story without a name. She danced barefoot in the firelight glow, like a song every country boy knows.
Her daddy warned me, son, don't try. That girl's like lightning in a July sky. But I just smiled, said that's alright. Some things you chase your whole damn life. Yeah, I was lost till she pulled me in. Now I don't care where this road might end. She got that back road halo shining in the dark. Little bit of heaven with a wild heart spark. Kiss me like a rebel, play like a saint. Got a little bit of whiskey running through her veins. And I ain't never been this gone before. Standing in the dust by an old screen door. If loving her's a sin, I don't wanna be saved. I'll stay right here in that back road halo haze. Yeah, life ain't clean and love ain't fair, but I found my truth in her tangled hair. A little bit of wrong, a whole lot of right. She's my amen at the end of the night. That back road halo don't ever fade. Living when the good Lord calls my name. If I go down, I'll go with a smile, 'cause she made this broken road worthwhile. Yeah, I'll be waiting by them pearly gates. With her in my arms, yeah, we'll be okay. Still lost in that back road halo We were forged in the fire where the angels fell. Heaven's gates cracked open, now we ring the bell. No mercy in our veins, only iron and well. Swore an oath in the dark, now we conquer or kill. Shadows on our armor, halos burn to ash. Every scar we carry is a mark that will last. You don't walk this road unless you're ready to bleed. Only the ruthless rise, only the loyal lead. You wanna stand with us, then prove you're right. Step into the storm, survive the night. No crown for the weak, no throne for the fake. Only kings are forged in the risks we take. We are the fallen, holy knights, bound by blood, baptized in fight. Bow to the king or step aside. Only the worthy will survive. Raise your blade, ignite the flame. Loyalty is more than a name. Fight for glory, earn your place, or be forgotten without a trace.
no turning back. We are the fallen, holy knights, forged in darkness, born to fight. Stand with the king, claim your fate, or fall beneath the weight of hate. Raise your voice, let it ignite, echo through eternal night. Swear your oath, don't think twice, loyalty demands the prize. Hero of the legends rise, power burning in their eyes. If you seek strength, then prove your might, or fall to the fallen holy knights.
Down a dead-end road where the black crows cry, there's a twisted tale where the lost don't die. Wind cuts cold through a blood-red sky, and you hear that laugh, yeah, you know it ain't right. Rusted chains and a painted grin. Step right up, but you won't step out again. Smoke rolls thick like a sinner's prayer. Ain't no mercy in that midnight air. You feel them watching from the dark inside. Bones start rattling, nowhere left to hide. It's the freak show circus under black mass moon, where the devil hums a slow outlaw tune. Death walkers dragging chains through the sand, marked by the laugh of a broken man. Springtrap creeping through the shadows deep, while the mafia deals what the lost souls keep. You don't leave once you cross that line. You belong to the dark, you belong to the night. Rotting boots on a hollow ground, hear that slow dead marching sound. Death walkers rise where the cold wind blows, eyes burn faint where no life goes. Springtraps grin in the lantern light, moving silent through the endless night. Wires and whispers, rust and dread, ain't quite living, they ain't quite dead. Black mask crew in the back room smoke, dealing fate like a crooked joke. Cards on the table, blood on the deal. You don't walk away from what they seal. Every step you take, yeah, you sink in deeper still. Ain't no outrunning a ghost with a will. It's the freak show circus under black mass moon, where the devil hums a slow outlaw tune. Death walkers dragging chains through the sand, marked by the laugh of a broken man. Springtrap stuck in where the lost hearts sleep, while the mafia collects what the damned ones keep. You don't leave once you cross that line. You belong to the dark, you belong to the night. Silence thin like a blade on bone, like a rising sin. Top hat, shadow eyes burn bright, king of chaos in the dead of night. Step right up, yeah, the voice runs cold. Trade your soul for a story told. Ain't no saving what walks inside, once that curtain pulls you from the light. It's the freak show circus under black mass moon, where the damned all dance to a killer's tune. Death walkers march and the cold wind screams. You wake up trapped in a nightmare dream. Springtrap waits with a hollow stare, black masks, empire everywhere. No way out, no road back home. You're just another ghost they own.
thunder echoes soft and low. If you hear it call, don't you dare draw near. That freak show's forever once it's in your ear.
They thought they could disrespect me. They thought they could rise. Black Max sees all, and tonight the city bleeds. The Lead Fang thought they owned the docks, laughed at me, thought I'd choke on their mocks. One by one we burned their warehouses down, their leaders screaming as we claimed the crown. Steel and shadows, the streets shake and scream, every hit precise like a nightmare dream. The Black Mask moves, silent and fast, every rival mafia, their reign won't last. Black Mask Mafia, tearing them apart, every crew that disrespects, we break from the start. You laugh at me, better hide, motherfucker, run. By the time we're done, your empire is none. Your empire is none. Blue serpents thought they could corner our eyes. Now their towers are ash, no more alibis. We hunted every boss, took their cash and guns. Their streets are roused now, the war's just begun. Skeletons in the alleys, echoes of screams. Black Mask, don't forgive, we crush your dreams. We move through the city, our empire expands. Every rival group falls beneath my hands. Hear that? That's your empire dying. Your people screaming. Your leaders lying. Step out of line. Even once the Black Mask don't forgive, you'll pay the price. Golden Fang, you thought your money saved you. Your yachts, your clubs, now nothing to do. We stormed your vaults, left nothing intact. Your whole empire erased by my tact. White Lotus tried their luck in the north. Now their leaders bleed while we hold the fort. Every mafia group, one by one they fall. Cross the Black Mask, you'll lose it all. Streets run red, power shifts in our hands. Every crew kneels, every leader understands. Respect is earned in blood and pain. Disrespect Black Mask, you'll feel the chain. Black Mask Mafia, tearing them apart. Every crew that disrespects, we break from the start. You laugh at me, better hide, motherfucker, run. By the time we're done, your empire is none. Swooper powers tried their tricks in the east. We struck like a storm, devouring the feast. No crew survives, no boss stands tall. Every rival empire crumbles, we own it all. From docks to towers, every street, every block. The city bends, every rival mafia rocked. Black Mask reigns supreme, feared and cold. Every disrespecter now, silence controlled. So remember this, when the night falls deep, Black Mask Mafia doesn't forgive, doesn't sleep. Every rival gone, every empire slain. The city bows down, Black Mask reigns.
They crept in quiet, thought the night was theirs. Tried to claim my circus, thought nobody cared. Painted smiles, but their hands were weak. Didn't know the kind of power that they came to seek.
Spotlight flickers, then it dies in red. Every step they take fills their hearts with dread. Then I laugh, yeah, you know the sound. The king of chaos just touched the ground. You crossed the line you shouldn't cross. Now you're trapped inside the lost. No escape, no turning back.
You just walked into the laugh.
You tried to steal my freak show throne. Now you're screaming you're not alone. Every shadow, every grin pulls you deeper, drags you in. You couldn't handle what you found. A god of chaos unbound. You reached for power, but now you say
This circus owns your destiny.
Then he steps out, everything goes still. The crimson god who laughs bends fate to his will. Not just power, now he's everything. Every force alive in a single king. Time shatters when he lifts his hand. Worlds collapse at his command. Light and dark both kneel the same. He don't play, he ends the game. They try to run, but their legs won't move. Reality breaks, they're stuck in the groove. One glance cast and hope is gone, like they were never even there for long. You thought this was just a show. Now you're somewhere you don't know. Every second slipping fast.
You weren't built for power like that.
You tried to steal my freak show throne. Now you're screaming you're not alone. Every shadow, every grin pulls you deeper, drags you in. You couldn't handle what we became. And you're no gods beyond all names. You reached for power, but now you say
You're just part of the anomaly.
then the sky cracks, metal screams loud. A titan rise above the crowd. My Jaeger drops like Judgment Day. No mercy left, no other way.
Steel steps echo, boom, boom, slow. Nowhere left for them to go. But they ain't alone in the dark no more. Hear the laughter from the floor. Jesters creeping, painted wide. Grinning faces, side to side. Skeletons rattle, bones that sing. Mocking every little thing. They circle close but never touch. Whisper saying you wanted too much. Echoed laughs inside their head, filling them up with endless dread. Stay a while, the jesters grin. Play our games, let's begin. Skeletons laugh in hollow tones. Now you're one of us, just bones. The crimson god who laughs just stares like none of this was ever fair. Jaeger stands blocking the light. No escape into the night. Welcome to the Freak Show. Born of it, welcome to the Freak Show. No escape tonight. You try to steal my freak, oh no. You go on.